Well,
Okay. So, Vasico slept extra long that morning.
Mm.
Though, now that we are back to the game, while Kieran was hanging out with Winor, she suddenly got really sick. And Winor is now currently taking care of her. I'm gonna put them together. Okay. So, we are still at the Gracious Rabbit. As Lucifer would wake up, he'd notice that Kilala grew and looks about the size of a wolf now.
Curled in the corner of the room.
what in fucking God's name happened to you, little fella? Am I seeing doubled? And he's like rubbing his eyes.
You hear small
Kilala would
steps.
just turn and look at him as he spoke.
You hear small steps coming from outside as a door opens, revealing Lumen entering the room. Her face seeming to have a bit more color than last night, yet her hair seemed to be a bit drenched and wet, like she had just taken a shower. She looks up. She looks up at you, then towards Kelala, and then back at you, and smiles before fishing up her slate, anticipating that she would have to respond to a question real soon.
You fucking know what happened to Kilala. Is it growing older? Is it dying? I don't fucking know.
Lumen notes quickly down on her slate. She just grew, it says.
Well, might as well accept it. I know there are magical creatures everywhere in this world.
Lumin nods as she walks over, patting Kelala as she hunches a bit over.
Okay. So, Vasico still being down in the tavern, he would notice someone come in to the tavern. That's where you come in.
I'm trying to get my thing to close so I can move my character.
Okay, take your time.
All the pictures are all covering the side.
Mm. Did I put your token in a bad place?
No, it's just I'll show you what is problematic on my screen.
I guess it's the side menu of the chat on all of those things.
Probably.
I knew it. Oh, I see. You should be able to go in the settings, and you should be able to have with the. It
There should be settings. You should be able to under text chat options, I think, or one of those. Personalization and display. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while, but I did this before it updated.
If you go in the audio and video and go to video display, and you can have names only for people, that should help.
Ah, yes. Yeah, right there. Okay.
There we go.
I hope that helps.
I'm still looking for how to get the avatars out.
In settings, and then audio and video, and then video settings, and then set display as none, or like text.
Let me get up. So a Kitsune walks in dressed in a maid outfit. His weapons are sheathed, and he goes over towards. Is there a bar or anything in here?
Not in this room. No. It's mostly tables and a stage.
He's going to go over towards a free table, I guess, and kind of sit down after a long journey.
As I see him pass by me to get to the table, I look over and I mumble to myself, first a talking bear, now a puppy. I'm keeping that one for sure. I'm telling the others.
Who others?
You guys?
Me
I'm
and
not.
Lucifer are.
I'm saying this to myself, mumbling to myself. As I said.
Yeah, good, because the only other people are, these
Sick.
two, because
And these two, but yeah.
yeah, those are sick. And these two are up here, on a completely different floor.
Yeah, I'm totally aware you're not there. I was not directly, telling you right now. I was mumbling to myself. Like, I'm keeping him, and I'm just telling the others.
Ah, yes.
Okay. So, does Vasico do anything else?
No, I'm content with looking at the puppy for now.
What about you,
Who?
Kivra?
Just going to wonder if I already have Blue or if he comes in later.
He'd be sitting on your shoulder.
I'm probably going to be petting Blue then.
He is honestly just small enough that he can drape over your shoulders and.
Yeah, I'm just going to be petting Blue as I'm sitting at the table.
After observing him for a bit, I will walk over and sit down and ask, "Hey, hi there, puppy. Want some elven cider?"
He's just going to blink and like, what? Hello there, oven cider.
Yes, elven cider. I will then use my prestidigitation to make a cup that I place on the table, and then pour some elven cider from my water skin in it and push over to you. It's delicious.
Isn't Elven cider one of the alcohols?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
It is.
Okay.
I filled up my water skin with them. Well, one of my water skins with it.
What's its taste though? Because he likes like sweet alcohols.
It's
It
yummy.
would. Elven cider? He's made by grapes grown by elven hands.
He
made from
might
it.
like it then. He might like it then. He's just going to sniff it a few times before giving a sip.
Okay.
Watching expectantly to see its reaction to the cider. Standing there,
It's
kind of like excited, like a child, just like rub my hands together, slightly happy.
it would have a slight
Good.
taste to it.
It has what?
It would have a slight citrus taste to it, along with a sweetness.
Yeah, Dev definitely likes sweet. He's like, it tastes really good. Definitely sweet.
I will look at you and grin. That's a good boy. You want some more?
He's gonna look at you after you say that. It's like, good boy, really?
I mean, I look at you after like, think for a moment, still want to reply, but like, yes, you are a good boy, right? Even the dress is like, or is it good girl? Not seeing what was the actual problem with what I said.
I am a boy, but
And you're a good boy. I interrupt. You want some more cider? I shake the water skin.
I think I'm good. I don't want to get drunk.
You still have to roll those saves, right? Since you've had 2 already.
One? Isn't one?
One.
Okay.
It's one. Give me a con save. Ooh, you kind of get tipsy from the first drink.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get drunk, so he's just like, yeah, I had enough, I think.
I cork the bottle and stuff it in my bag. Well then, where are you from?
I've been here a bit. I
It just so that Tamara's aware, because I know it's been a while.
yeah, I kind of forgot. He's been here for a bit, I remember.
I shrug. Well, so
I've
am
been
I.
here,
Am I?
I've been here for six.
You've been there for 6?
I've been here for 6 months that I know of.
6 months. I thought I have been there longer. I have just been here like 2 days, 3 days. The party just can't get their shit together and start moving. But 6 months? There's like, what have you been doing here all that time? I
My
look slightly impressed by your ability to be in one place for so long.
my party came through and been doing stuff lately.
You have a party too? I say excitedly.
Oh, I used to. I went into some kind of cave, and then when I came out, all I saw was blue left.
Oh no, they abandoned the puppy. I say in a sad voice. I reach over to pat you.
Very sad indeed. Meanwhile, upstairs, Lumin's box materializes in front of her yet again as she reaches down into it to fish forth some cloth to dry her hair. Leaving it to not drip all over the floor.
Not that that would be an issue, considering it is part of a living tree.
Hmm.
These dangerous things happening in their room. I'm glad I'm not in that room.
I don't think it's anything bad. He's probably just leveling up, right?
Yes, I'm just testing
Okay.
out spells.
I was just seeing this and I was like, I don't want to know what's happening between you and Lumen in that room.
You're sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
There we go.
Hmm. Okay.
I look at Tivra and smile. You can come with my party if you want to. They're really sweet. I think. So you must promise not to bite.
I don't bite people unless they attack me.
It's very good. And no barking at strangers. I grin. This time, not serious, with just a
He just want to
teasing.
look at you and say, "If I bark at strangers, I would have barked at you when I came in."
I grin. Well, I'm not a stranger. We are talking, aren't we?
Well, now we're not strangers.
No, we're party members. I say I grin.
Then I guess we should introduce ourselves.
I am Vaseko, the third. I think.
My name is Tivra.
Oh, that's a pretty name for a puppy. And who's your friend?
Oh, that's Blue.
Blue?
Yeah,
Can I pat it?
I'm sure you can.
I reach out my hand slowly and pat Blue very gently.
Blue is going to look at you and let you pet him, but he's also going to push his head against your hand.
What the pats? It's adorable! I say as I keep patting it before slowly taking my hand away. What does it eat? I got a dead mouse in my bag.
I think it eats meat. I'm not too sure.
You're not too sure.
I usually
You don't-
feed him meat because he's a fox, I think.
The dead mouse might actually work for him. is not very big. Neither is he.
Yeah, probably a snack for him.
I fish out the dead mouse and out of my bag and hold it out towards Blue.
Would Blue eat that, Husky?
Oh god.
There seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere.
Let me look at his sheet. There was a reason he got a sheet 2 days ago, technically for me.
Giving the long time of doing nothing, Lucifer would gather the rest of his equipment and make his way down stairs into the lobby thingy. Why the fuck do you come out here?
Okay. He's gonna probably look over the thing first before deciding. More so with sniffing at it to make sure it's still okay to eat. If feeling satisfied, he'd eat the mouse.
I got to feed him. Now removing the dead mouse from my inventory. I smile happily as I manage to feed him. Oh my god, he liked it! Now I know what to do with all the dead mouses I find.
Okay, so as Lucifer was leaving the room to go back down towards the rest of the group, he'd notice a slight pile of vomit on his way down.
What do I notice?
A slight pile of vomit.
A pile of what?
Vomit.
Ah, yes.
Don't taste it.
The red
Just
in color
casually walking sideways around it.
instead
It's
of
not.
yellow. It is red in color instead of the usual yellow.
I don't fucking care. Just casually moving past it.
Good choice.
Okay, so you arrive in the tavern section of the inn. And you
I
see
turn over.
Vasico talking
Can
with
I
what
roll
looks like a
stealth?
maid.
Can I roll stealth for Vesico to not notice me?
You
Um,
can.
That will be against my passive perception, correct?
Yes, that
Yes.
would be against your
Yeah.
passive.
Wheel.
Aw.
15.
Well, does 15 beat your passive?
15 definitely beats my passive, yes.
Oh. Just leaning there against the wall, watching you and your new companion on the table.
Totally not noticing that someone entered. And frankly, to, up in my conversation with Tivra and Blue, that I didn't really care who else entered the room. I was too busy feeding Blue with the dead mouse. I'm thinking about how to find more mouse to feed it.
Tiver would
I d-
talk. You going to say something?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Tiver would start petting Blue again and begin
I would,
talking.
I would
Yeah,
move
and
away
he,
my hand as you started patting.
yeah, and he would begin talking to Blue in some kind of in Sylvian, if you understand that.
No, get damn it. In the long list of languages I know, that's not one of them.
Lumen would, but she's not there.
I would smile and say, okay, so I want to introduce you to the party, well, at least those who are here. And I point over that sick drow and that other one. They are part of the party. Then we have a small midget in a box downstairs with a big puppy. And we have this
Downstairs, you mean
sneaky guy
upstairs.
upstairs, yes. I don't see up and down on this map, sorry. And then we have Lucifer. He's like the gunman. Or a birdman, I'm not really sure. He's something. He's cool. I like him. Except for the fact that he pushed me down the tree. I still like him though.
He pushed you down the tree? Are you hurt
Yeah.
still?
No, I didn't actually fall very long. Well, it was a very long drop, but I didn't fall very far. Before I hit the bottom. I just shrugged as if that was totally normal and explains everything.
Does that happen a lot?
No, we haven't found any new trees to push me down yet.
Yeah.
He is a It just looks at you like, okay.
I promise I did not hit my head. I know that look. You're thinking he hit his head when he fall. I did not. I landed on my bum.
Okay. So, Grace would make her way back down to the lobby after dealing with what she had to upstairs.
I smile and wave to her. Hi, flower lady. Welcome back.
Lumen arrives in the lobby, looking around. We're here now, as dry as it was last morning.
Would I notice Lumen, or would they be stealthy fucks as well?
No, she is not stealthing, and
I would
she
turn a
doesn't have
point.
she doesn't have any ulterior motives, so there's no reason for her to stealth here.
I turn around and point at Lumen. That's the midget in the box. I say proudly to Tivra.
He's gonna look at Lumen. It's like, can I at least have a name to call them by?
Vasico, please give me a D10, because that's going to be your volume level of how loud you said that.
Oh, a D10.
Yes.
3.
That would be about average.
Lumen tilts her head as she points at herself donning a really confused look.
She doesn't say much. I think it was Lumin. Lumin, she's named. She's a really sweet one. I think. She doesn't say much. I said.
Lumen, nice to meet you.
Lumin nods as she walks over, extending her hand to meet your paw.
He would give his paw and shake her hand.
Oh my god, it's no trick! I would say excitedly.
And he would look over at Grace and wave at them. Hello, Grace.
Lumin turns around as she smiles with both her lips and her vermilion eyes as she gives Grace a little wave before she goes to sit down at one of the chairs.
I look over at Lumin. Have you seen Lucifer? I want to introduce the puppy to Lucifer.
Lumen shakes her head before bringing out her slate. I just saw him leave the room earlier.
I shrug. Well, he probably shows up, or he doesn't. The usual.
Lumen nods as she sinks back into her chair, seeming relaxed.
Kilala would follow down not long after Lumen, and then curl up near the fireplace.
I point to the. That's the puppy. I know she likes the fire. She didn't like it earlier.
Lumin briefly scolds at you at the remark before turning back to Kilala and smiling.
I have to resist to pat the puppy.
Roll a resistance check.
What do I roll to resist to pat the puppy?
Will is normally Constitution in this case, so it would be a Constitution check. You manage to resist
For now.
for now.
He just logging. He looks at the puppy, just must pat, but don't. Mm. Then he
I only
looks.
know. Sorry.
Okay,
it?
the three of you randomly hear this in your head.
Damn it. Excuse me.
Lumin's eyes
I-
Give me a
looking
moment, guys.
slightly
Give me a moment,
bewildered.
guys.
I grin.
There, it's your boy.
Skin between
Okay,
us.
so now that I'm back, Kilala says this to the three of you in your heads that are sitting at the table.
Lumin,
I can't resist anymore. He's going to go pet the puppy, or ask to pet the puppy.
Lumin's eyes widen in slight bewilderment as she looks over at Kilala, smiling, bringing out her slate, writing down hello back and good evening.
I instantly grin.
Look!
Can you talk now? Or was that someone else? Was it you, Clella? Or was it someone else? I look around, a little bit confused about who it might have been.
You guys spoke to everyone in the tavern the previous session. And this voice was completely new.
Yeah, this is a new voice that you guys haven't heard in the tavern before.
Tiv's going to ask if he can go pet Kiara.
Lumin looks over at Kilala, wipes her slate before asking the question. Do you want him to pet you? Written down on the slate again. As she hasn't opened her mouth to speak a single word yet.
I don't think she needs to. Speaking telepathic.
Lumin looks over at Tivra and then nods.
You guys hear that Kilala calls Lumen mommy.
Yes.
He's going to walk over and pet Kiara on the head softly.
I know, I'm very certain that the voice I was hearing in my mind was Kilala. So I look at her and smile. Can we talk to you in our minds? And can we then hear each other's minds? I look hopefully. Can you make a mind hub?
How loud is he speaking?
Always.
Always.
He's truly special.
Meanwhile, everyone at the tavern, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Yeah, I guess no one hears Kilala, and I just thought to myself.
Yeah, nothing abnormal here.
I look slightly disappointed. That means we can't hear Lumin speak. I was thinking if we could hear each other's thoughts when you hear their thoughts, we could hear Lumin speak. That way she could talk to us in, let's say, the middle of battle, or if things was where we could not see her slate, she would be able to message us through this, but then it does not. Well, she still can, but it's more inconveniently. Oh well, we'll find another way to hear your mommy. I say with a grin.
What's the look on Lumen's face as she's being called mommy?
Lumin looking slightly flustered as her cheeks takes on a similar hue of her eyes. As she casts down her gaze in her chair, trying to avoid looking directly at anyone around the table.
I smile and look to Kilala and grin, doing just as Lumen did for Tivra. I ask Lumen. No, I ask Kilala. Kilala, may I pet your mommy?
Jolting back in her chair in surprise, she stumbles a bit backward.
Don't fall! I got out.
Looking pretty apprehensive about this, she takes towards the door.
You mind if I make another will save to see how long I pet her for?
Feel free.
Very.
Oh, 12. So how long would that be?
You just keep petting.
It,
You
you'd
need to make a
honestly
successful
be unable to contain yourself and keep petting her.
Yeah, so Tim is just gonna keep petting her until she asks him to stop.
I will greatly look over at you two. Are you gonna make puppies? Please do it in a room.
Tim's just like, what? What? Oh. She's just so soft.
Seko would hear in his mind a silent whisper telling him, I suppose that's something you would do.
I look up a bit. Something I would do? Make puppies in another room? Can I make puppies? I say, looking at both of them expectantly.
I've
No.
just lost this one, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I did it in 2 times.
Huh. Well, you used it once, so we can just ignore the misfire.
Ha, misfire, very funny. Something my gun can do.
Would I know that they came from you or not?
You would recognize the voice,
You would
wouldn't
recognize the voice, yes.
Oh,
But you
true.
don't know where it's originating from.
you?
Then I would be
look head.
Oh, then I would be looking around, be like, whispering, like, "Are you there? Where are you? You need to see this puppy." With this whisper, just thinking that you might be invisible and very near me, so I carefully look around side to side.
Do you want to try to spot me?
Yes, we're not gonna do a very good job at it.
Well, that
Let's
would be
try
another
it.
perception against my new
Active
stealth gun.
perception, yes.
Yeah, if he's actually looking for me, he can roll.
No, I have a question.
Hmm?
Could I introduce Blue to Kiala?
You could.
So I'm just gonna gently pull Blue down and see if he would accept would be introduced to Kiala.
I mean, I think it would be fine. I mean, they're both relatively young pets.
Vesco eventually spots Lucifer.
Lucifer, you need to come and see this. I found a new party member. He's a puppy. I know he's making puppies with Kilala.
I am not. I am showing my
You're showing your little friend to Kilala? He saw
Yeah.
you. I say with a grin.
I'm showing my fox to Kiala.
Oh, you're showing Kilala your little fox, are you?
He's just
I
gonna
say
look
with a
at
sly
him.
smile.
He's just gonna look at him and it's like, shush.
I'll just shrug. Fine,
Ooh.
fine. You
No.
do you. And her. And whatever you wanna do.
Leaning off the wall, walking over as his spurs scratch the stone floor beneath him, would make his way over to you guys.
Greetings. Did you see Lumin? She ran away.
Didn't she walk away from you?
Well, from us. But yes, mostly me. I wanted to pat her and she got really flustered and blushed and ran away.
I understand her completely.
It might be because Kilala called her mommy. I shrug. Kilala talks now. Did you know that?
Oh, it's something new to me.
Was new to me too.
But yet that thing grew like in 2 days to something else, so I don't fucking care.
That's true.
Well, technically, you
Hobbit?
don't know how long Kilala has been alive.
Well,
Last
but then
time I saw her, she looked different, and that was like 2 days ago.
it was a metamorphosis. Kilala is a butterfly. I say with a smile.
Oh yeah, she's a butterfly. And he would just
Yeah,
rub his
Kilala is
eyes
just
like,
giving Blue a tongue bath.
Blue is absolutely just wiggling and just like, no. Just saying no in Sylvian.
oh, who's the new fella over there?
It's a new party member. It's a
Why
puppy.
is he the new party member?
I found him. I wanna keep him. I can't keep the bear. It works, sir. And his party abandoned him. And we need to keep him with us. Please. I will try to give a bad attempt at puppy eyes.
Want me to shoot you now or later?
I'll think for a moment. Later. Better for my health.
As you say so, you can hear it starting as a whisper, and then a scream inside your ears.
I look around.
It could come from nowhere or everywhere at the same time.
I look at Lucifer. Is this you?
Oh, not this time.
Not this time, I see.
I just thought about it. How are you casting voice command spells when you don't speak?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. How did they use
It's
the...
an illusion.
Well,
Well,
yes, but it
but
says component. It is not. This one is not with voice, but if the components are with an V, it's voice.
I would
Exactly.
imagine like a sorcerer have the meta magic's silent casting.
Imagine Lumen be like, well, I take every spell besides the voice one. 500 IQ.
Heck yeah.
I learn every spell that doesn't need a voice component.
Vaseko could hear the slight click next to him as a thing presses on his side. So, you're just simply going to let anyone in here?
I smile. Anyone? No. But look at it. It's a cute puppy, right? We have to keep it. It's even wearing a maid costume. Okay, and what if? I lean over and whisper, it's a talking puppy. How much money do you think I could get for that?
Maybe Slayer is your thing, it's not mine.
I'll keep it. I promise to take good care of it. And feed it.
You're fucking burning it. You're the last one who gets that thing.
Hey, I wanna keep it warm.
As the two of you are enveloped in your little back and forth, Vaseko notices a wet spot forming on his pants.
I start feeling annoyed by different kind of things happening here. And chooses to do my... let me see. I use my thaumaturgy to increase my volume at 3 times the sound and roar as loud as I can. Stop this shit right now! That should probably be... Or else! Actually, I add an or else to that.
Tevra's going to look up and just like, are you okay?
Actually, if I do an or else, will that add an intimidation to it?
I think maybe.
You're so lucky I have no strength. I would have punched the living hell out of you.
I just need to find the right one.
Is this focused on anyone, or is it just an EOE with everyone inside the main tavern right now?
Yeah.
It would be an AoE.
Oof. Yeah, this is not gonna give you popularity points with any of the other patrons.
Well, I don't care.
Give me a moment to find the sheets. Let's see, did I finish this? Or is it still not? I didn't finish her sheet. God damn it.
Well, I'm not directly trying to intimidate anyone. I just, basically the only person that should be intimidated would be the person doing something, because they stop this shit right now or else, which basically, it's targeted, but not toward a specific target I specify. But some people will feel themselves more targeted.
So,
Oh, I'm calling for characters in the tavern.
Is that the roll for blue?
No, because it says he's a
It
humanoid. How many points would that be less if it's not?
Yeah, he's a beast.
5 less.
Okay. So, I need to do a d20 here for. I don't have a sheet for. Oops, accidentally rolled an exploding die, but that doesn't matter, it didn't explode anyway. And then I just need grace.
So, Lucifer, will you do something about him yelling, basically exploding everyone's eardrums?
yes, I will flinch and stab a dagger into his side.
Youch!
Does a 22 beat your armor class?
Yes! Ow!
And now for the last one, which is just another insight check. Okay. So, here's the thing. Quite a handful of these are not exactly humanoid.
Yeah.
So, it's 10 against those. And this d20 is just basic, but there'd be like a +2 to it anyway.
The
Huh.
+2 plus a +4, but yeah, because you're adding
This
Kilala's.
9. It's not Kilala I'm rolling.
Oh, I
I
see.
just happen to be
Great.
Kilala.
Ah, yes.
So, let's see. The only one that is actually even stunned here is the tavern owner.
Oh no.
Oof.
Yeah, everyone else passed.
Casually, as he's mid screaming, I'm going to stab his side.
But who is doing this, and where are they within the 30 feet range?
Well, they actually went away before you started screaming anyway.
If you did that with prestidigitation, you need to be 10 feet away from me, just so you know.
Well, yeah, I was.
Was you?
And then I started walking soon as after I cast it back to the quarters.
Oh well.
Yeah, to be fair, I just rolled all the NPCs that were in there.
Well, that should be correctly, except for the bear.
Either way,
Yeah.
she passed.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So how does it feel being seen as even crazier than usual?
Unless Lumen bolted it and ran as fast as she could, she would have been within the range of the yelling. As I would do that the moment I felt the wet.
Well, do you want me to roll some sort of check then?
I don't know if there is a check for it.
The only insight is in. The only check is insight.
Insight, you say?
Insight versus intimidation.
Okie dokie.
It's a 13.
Yeah. You get so scared.
Did I get staggered or did I get stunned or what?
You'd get slightly frightened.
Well, but it didn't stop me then.
No, it
So
probably
everything,
Well,
everything
basically,
remains
you
the
were
same.
already running away from him.
wouldn't.
Yeah, so ain't no difference there.
Yeah. Basically.
As I step a step aside, I manage to look down as to where I step in, seeing the little prestidigitation on him.
Sigh and
Yeah,
look at
the little stain staining his pants.
Did you fucking piss yourself because I stabbed you, or
I
did you
look
just
like
casually piss yourself?
I just look at his suicide. First of all, fuck you! Ouch! That hurt. Please remove the dagger from my side. Second of all, no, this was not my me, but some little shit with magic. I say, slightly annoyed as I cause precipitation on my own to dry it up again. And just in case, and also using it to clean the area where the blood would have been. Like, god damn
Ah.
it.
I'm just ripping the dagger out of his side like a maniac.
I look around.
Put it back into my holster.
I just put my hand in my palm. Does anyone here knows any healing? I'm stabbed. I say in a slightly annoyed
Lala
voice.
would raise her tail.
And Tib also raised his hand at the same time.
Oh my god, we got 2 healing puppies, Lucifer. He can stay no, right?
Does that mean I can shoot you now?
I actually think for a moment, putting my finger to my chin. And then shake my head. No, I don't think so. I think your bullets do more damage than they heal. Not undervaluing their healings, just overestimating the power of bullets. I say, as if I did a real calculation of if I should let you shoot me or not.
Sometimes it just hurts knowing you. You know that?
Well, sometimes it's hurt knowing you too, I say, pointing at my bleeding side.
Okay, as you guys are talking about this, Grace heads over to your table.
Hi, Grace, I say. My voice is slightly annoyed, but not at her, so I smile.
Fuck is she now?
Dryad.
Grace is a dryad.
We sell herbs, like weed.
She would say, if you are all interested, I do have a slight thing you could take care of for us.
I smile. Oh, is it gonna be interesting? Is it fun? Can you heal me?
Just let him bleed, please.
Grace would
So he knows that
continue
he did
to
something wrong.
speak and say, there's an issue in the deeper part of the forest, near the cemetery, and We have not been able to go near it for some time. I've told Tivra to stay away since it was just him here. But now that there is plenty more of you here, it is potentially safer if you go and take care of the issue preventing us from getting near it.
Well, simply said, miss. I don't know your name. I know you're a bush or some sort of that. But you see,
Flower lady!
you're
I was.
saying there's problem with the cemetery, and you know it. Well, as you stated, because we're not that much people, we can take care of it easily. So what the hell is there? Just tell us. Because you obviously know.
I do not know exactly what it is there, just that there's been issues with visiting the cemetery as of late.
Well, how do you know?
What kind of
The
issues
trees
has
speak.
the tree speak? Well,
Well, if
that
the
doesn't
trees
surprise
speak,
me.
they can hear as well, and as well
You can ask them
see,
to shut
I
up.
guess. So what in God's name is there?
So you want us to shut up the trees? I
No,
don't
you
We're
speak
here to
tree.
take care of the creatures that are taking up residence to the cemetery.
I
thank you.
smile.
That's it.
I grin. I would, but as you see, I'm wounded at the moment.
Lumi,
In time if you don't shut up. Don't anger the bush lady.
I just
she looks at Grace. She fishes out her slate. I'll take a look.
I shrug. It's solved. The little one goes.
Tiv
Oh,
Well
nods
then.
and says, "I can take a look with them."
If the puppy goes, so do I.
You're the new puppy visit.
Hmm. So, are you all interested in going to the path to the cemetery to take care of it?
Well, once I get some friggin' healing, I will be all ready to go. It's also out the way for
You're
me.
saying that out loud.
Kaylala
Yeah.
waves her tail and a light bursts forth, closing her wound.
I do believe it's called Healing Cry.
Oh, don't cry. It's gonna be okay.
Well, at least he's healed now.
Roll it
Well,
then to see how much.
yes.
Well, you can do that roll here, right?
You're healing with Kilala.
Well, yes. Because it's better being complete good, right?
Yes.
I even think it has some macros for that. I do think it has a spell book, or did I finish it?
Did.
Oh.
Let me see. Oh, it actually did.
Since when do you have a mustache?
Well, last
Remember
time I
when he
went to
got drunk?
drinking.
Oh no.
Yeah, Kieran drew him a mustache, and when he noticed it, he wanted to make it permanent.
So I just keep it. Winor and
Okay.
Kieran liked it.
So feel free to keep talking. I'm gonna make sure that the map is finished here.
You're full life again.
Yay.
Murray, to stab you again.
Please don't. I'll raise my hand up defensively. Please don't stab me again. I promise not to yell at the little shit rag when it's annoying me.
Probably will happen again, but not right now.
I shrug. I can live with that.
Yeah, sounds like
I
a good
hope.
deal.
I hope.
Depends when I stab you. If you either live with it or not.
Lumen looks towards Tivra, unable to mask her slightly amused her as she walks over to pet Kilala again.
I grin. Look out to Lucifer, down to the dagger, and then keep quiet.
I'm gonna put your character tokens down.
Well, I guess if the little more goes, then I have to follow.
Babysitting Lucifer! Yay!
What babysitting Lucifer are you talking about, you dumb fuck?
You're babysitting!
I'm just watching that they don't die.
As I said, babysitting.
Well, if it's babysitting for your kind.
You wanna babysit to make sure that they don't die and that I might do.
I'm babysitting your ass as well, if that's the case.
You're not doing a good job with that, you're stabbing it!
It's
Okay.
harsh
I'm gonna check
being
the
high parent.
Make sure that is stronger.
I
Tivers
just shrug.
want to giggle at
You
them.
are right. My dad
Tivers
used to
want to
stab me
giggle
all
at
the
them.
time when I was small.
Tivers just
Why?
want to giggle at their shenanigans and keep petting the Kerala.
Yeah.
So what is with the maid puppy? Why is it petting our small thing the whole time?
It can't resist. It's in its instincts. It's in its nature.
Okay.
It needs the regular constitution. It's because of the pheromones Kilala, like, blows out in its adolescence, which makes it irresistible for the other puppy to not pet it.
No, because it's soft.
Sure. Pheromones. Definitely pheromones.
Okay. So I'm just about ready. Are you all?
Yes?
Out of character, I'm just like, don't make me smite you.
Okay. So
I'm
to the location.
Why do I have a
I'll
feeling
be
that
right
as
back. 2 minutes.
Yes. Why do I have a feeling that as a mage I
Whisper,
clearly
do you
have
mean?
the closest fucking HP from sword?
Okay. So you guys get directions and travel to where Grace you
Intro of blackness.
Yes.
bottom left-hand corner.
Oh!
Small map.
Yeah, I can only see blackness outside of the corner.
Who says that it's a small map? Look at how big those squares are.
Yeah, I can only see like 20 foot ahead. And it's heavily pixelated. Do I have to just
movement based.
Ah,
Because
okay.
I don't have the premium for Roll20. So I can't make it based on what your characters can see. I have to do it manually
Ah, okay.
for everyone.
Do we have to roll some sort of check before we
What's the
begin?
perception?
Hmm?
I'm back, sorry.
Echt,
Have we
I have
chosen
a-
someone to be in the lead?
No, we have not.
Civ will take the lead.
Lucifer. I'd aim for you to be in the lead.
I
You
have
seem
a
like someone.
passive. I have a passive perception. Holy shit!
They're guaranteed better than mine.
As we arrive at the start of the road, Lumin walks a few steps ahead as she gazes over in front, seeming to catch the look of something ahead.
I'm just joining you on that. Yeah, whatever.
Looking off to see how far ahead. It's
Oh,
honestly.
oh my god, I love this.
Is it day or is it nighttime?
It is evening. Because that
It
is
is
when you
what?
guys usually travel. Evening.
Yeah, late evening, so it's gonna be nightfall in a few hours.
I assume they're in like a forest land thing, so it's like difficult to see. That's
You are
probably
in
why.
a deep forest, yes.
Yeah, so we can't see through the trees, which is why Fog of War.
Well, you guys have also been asking me to turn on Fog of War if there are enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as you know, I'm doing my usual shenanigans. I'm gonna wrap myself up in my cloak and turn into my free ravens.
Oops.
Boop, boop.
A bird's eye view.
Yes. And 3. There we go. So,
Yeah, I will only be
my
unlocking a 9x9 square, so ping where you want me to start unlocking, or where you're gonna drop your character.
they have 40 feet of movement. So what the?
Well, I'm saying based on your normal movement.
Why is it so
They got-
weird? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it actually.
the map in the same size.
Yes, the map is made
Oh fucking hell! How big is one square then?
15.
One is. Oh, I gotta calculate. I gotta grab a calculator then.
Give you guys a little extra space.
So
15, you say?
what did I pick up on my perception check?
Nothing more than what we see, probably.
You don't pick up much, though. You do get a feeling and smell a bit of undead odor in the air.
Looking towards Lucifer, she fishes forth her plate with an assessment. Undead ahead, maybe.
Well, given that those are single-digit fucks, my ravens can travel 66 steps. And I can, because the fog is covering the token, so I can still move it. Thank you.
Back to where you're.
Oh, it's going to move way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Take your cursor and show me how far up.
10 foot times 2 minutes times 2 foot times. Let's go around here.
Okay.
The second one is going to end up here. So basically here, I can just
I
set them.
will.
Here. And given that those fuckers are about 40 feet in the air, which no tree is, I should have a clean sight, at least if some big spaces are unoccupied by trees.
You are able to locate the path, the quote unquote path, and there appears to be two paths. One
Well, where do I see it?
over here,
Yes.
and one over here.
Well, I'm letting this crow here land in the tree on a thick branch. Because I manifest there now.
You've now landed on a rocky ledge, essentially.
Well, the thickest branch I can sit on, so I don't break down, as some might say.
I'm just gonna make this slightly larger around where you are.
You can straight up ignore the ruler on the map. Just keep in mind each square is like 5 feet.
15.
It's
is
not
that?
5 feet.
It goes 15 feet. Purposefully for the length and distance of it.
But given that our tokens are large creatures,
Well, I can't shrink them further.
Can't we?
I cannot shrink it further to make them all the same size.
do you use the standard sized map or do you
Yes.
enhance it?
Yeah, she changed it directly.
You
I
can change the
changed
ratio of the map from the squares.
I changed the ratio of the boxes for distance. Keep in mind that there is a very large cliff where Lumen just went. Yeah, starting
What?
here. Yeah, this is a cliff type thing with trees hanging
Well,
over the edge.
it's pixel to hell, so it's pixelated so badly that I can't even tell what's a bush or a tree.
Yeah, I can barely tell what's the ground or what's the tree. Anyways, I follow Lucifer from behind
Keep
as
in
I
mind it
keep
is
observing.
I'm actually outlining this to show
Yeah,
where the cliff is.
isn't this like where you pass the cliff? I swear there is something
Okay,
green
this
there.
ledge,
Yeah.
that's because of the trees there. But these are trees perched on a cliff.
Yeah, Lum doesn't really weigh much, does she?
She can't. She still can't. She isn't so like she floats, is she? She doesn't
Look.
float up a cliff.
Look, if
It's
Lucifer
like
managed to pass this, then I can too.
Well, I flew
Lucifer,
Lucifer
over
flew.
Wait.
Oh, wow. Are there any more cliffs in the area?
I am actually gonna outline them all.
Well, we can't see them because of the war fog thingy.
Which is the kind of thing we ain't supposed to see everything yet.
think I'm gonna just straight out tell you, using Fog of War besides having the premium version of Roll20 is like killing yourself without anything to kill yourself and still trying.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna be getting the premium when I launch my campaign, so I can use Fog of War efficiently.
Sounds good.
And then when we can see if we can move your game onto that, so you know you could also have it. Use that. At you.
Okay. I'm making sure that I hear everything before I. Can someone talk, please?
Hello.
Okay.
How are you?
Okay. So, the path is basically. What has been unlocked is what players have seen.
Well, it isn't much of a path, is it?
Well, it's a narrow path.
Well,
If you zoom more out, you see it clearly.
it just looks like ground. The problem with this resolution from the map.
Yeah.
Well, I'm using
Resolution
purple to
seems-
outline cliffs.
Yeah. Lucifer is trapped on the cliffs.
But if that's cliff that's stretching in this direction, then my crow would have easily seen it if it was there.
Yes, it would have. I just didn't think that you guys weren't able to flat out see. Because with me zoomed out, it looks almost normal. I know it's slightly blurry, but you know, there's still shadows. Despite that,
Yeah, due to the resolution, I just assumed it might be like a river or something. Or maybe some darker patches of dirt due to this being close to a cemetery.
okay.
Mostly
Well,
hills and cliffs.
Besides that, given that it's a cemetery and crow is 40 feet in the air, I should have seen the cemetery by now as well. But besides, if it's not buried underground.
I mean,
I'm gonna do this.
the people are getting their herbs here apparently, so it must be an old cemetery.
Okay.
Well, yes,
So
but
I
it's
finished
like
outlining. I finished outlining.
well, if it's like completely vegetation taken over, then what use would there be for people to go there?
This is still the path to the cemetery, by the way.
Trees overgrowing, covering most of the road, most of the path. So most we could see is treetops, probably from a sky
Well, they
view.
did say that they've had issues getting to the cemetery as of late.
And the feeling that there's a giant speaking. The age of them I do not know, but if they say as of late, I have no idea how long that actually
Well,
is.
think about it coming from a dryad who lives for centuries saying that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but wouldn't she have like found an adventurous group by now? Not centuries into the
Well,
future where like the whole path would be grown over by trees.
Is this little
You'll find out later. But go ahead, Tivet.
Joke's on you, the trees are
Speak.
end.
is this little path area like a place I can walk through?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
By the
I'm
way,
gonna walk through it.
I can't move Kelala's thing, so that's on you.
no,
Taking
you are
on that
taking the
one.
view, so everything is based on your passive perception now.
I'm gonna walk up here. By the way, Blue has a passive perception higher than mine, so I'll have Blue be looking out
Okay.
instead of me.
What in God's name is Blue's passive perception?
15.
Sheesh.
Yeesh, I beat.
Mummy.
You probably, Lucifer probably
No,
have the
I
highest one.
Well, I have a passive of
Give me a
16
minute
and
to
have
change the
advantage
defaults
in
of
every
this token.
perception check.
What?
I have a
For
passive of
Kilala.
16. A passive perception of 16 and everything that relies on sight for the perception check is advantage to me.
Well, apparently I don't have her character anymore.
Everything that is smell and hearing is advantage for Blue.
You know,
Oh
that
god.
is honestly something that is, like, edited and controlled. I did not give you that when I changed
I
it.
think
Sorry.
I need blue on my back or something like that, because then advantage on every perception.
Give me a moment, I need to make sure that I have all the prerequisites done on the token.
So what do we see in this area?
Give me a moment. I didn't realize I didn't do the prerequisites on her token.
You see the enemy that's in your face.
Good luck on hit me.
Someone hit me one more time.
Okay, stop. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this because. Are you guys trying to be stealthy as you're walking through the brush, or
I don't think Tiv is. I don't think he has any good stealth.
Neither am I. I couldn't really
You,
care about being stealthy.
you guys can certainly try.
I
I'm humming.
mean, I'm erring at the side of caution,
okay?
but I don't think we'd be able to stealth
Who
past
has the
much.
smallest perception in the group? Because I need to.
Masako?
Probably.
What is? No, I mean like perception, like how far you can see
But how far you can see is straight up in the rules.
in
If it's at least
darkness.
daylight, you can see 2
60.
miles.
Okay, so I can go 4 feet,
But
4
it's
boxes.
also in the thick of a forest, so you need to think about the environment as well.
Yes, but on the way or
I can do
something
about
like that, there
that.
shouldn't be a tree.
Let's roll for
So think of it as
initiative.
a dim light. If you're
Roll
in,
for
if
initiative.
you're okay.
And I will say this: there are always ways to get around combat in certain scenarios.
In certain scenarios, there are always ways. So what you're saying is that sometimes we can get around combat.
You do not
Maybe.
necessarily need to fight in most combat scenarios if you are smart about it.
That's the
Ha!
that.
So how do I roll for initiative?
You
You
press on your
open your character
token,
sheet and then you
You
click
tap
on
the
it.
initiative button on your thing.
but make sure you have clicked on your token
Token
before, so
first.
it automatically puts you in the order.
Well, I mean, Blue just rolled a nat 20, so a 21 there. Well,
How
need to put them in. Well, Blue is a combat pet.
No, he's been talking as Blue.
Oh, well, it just rolled 21. Good job.
Okay, let's get the initiative going.
Why is the enemy with the 23 a fucking blood splat?
I guess
Mm,
we'll get to see when we see it.
I
Well,
can
it's
assume it's
there.
because it's some sort of undead.
It's there.
Oh,
You can see it because if you hover with your cursor over the turn order, you get highlights from who.
oh,
But you
you
don't
learn
see
something new
anything
every
that's
day.
but you can't see anything that's out of your GU.
Oh my god, there's so many enemies.
Hey, there's only as many enemies as there are actual players.
That can still become a problem. Undead don't sleep.
Well, one of my fuckers ran with a party of 3 into
Undead
an
don't
ambush
sleep,
of
my
goblins
butt.
with 8. So it depends on how you balance the combat.
Yeah, and how
It's
balanced the
fun.
party is, and how prone we're not to fuck each other over. Hint, hint.
Oh,
I'm
I
not gonna
believe.
let Vaseko nearly murder me this time.
Don't stand so close to the enemies.
Why is the enemy still a blood split? I don't fucking.
That's the only art there. That's the only picture there was for this creature.
Is
Will
it a
we
molecule?
know what creature it is?
Roll me an
I'll have to.
insight, and I will say you have advantage if you know anything about undead.
I mean, due
Your
to
character
my
Wait.
has.
story,
Wait.
I'm saying
it's
you have
pretty
advantage if you know anything about undead due
okay.
to their
Question.
backgrounds or
There's an
history or
undead. There's
whatever.
an undead horse.
Is it perception or history that I have to roll for this?
Sight.
I said
Okay.
insight.
Yeah, inside?
Is there undead horse?
Not 20, is that enough?
Okay. Everyone else who's doing this?
Why in? Yes, I just.
And also an undead horse.
It is not an undead horse.
It shows a horse for number 14.
Okay. So, Lumen and Vasico, you would know that this is a vampiric mist. The rest of you would not know exactly what it was.
I will
Would
relay over what this is.
would Tiv know about undead since he's a pally? That's the question.
Empiric mist.
That is up to you if it's in your backstory or not. Because I know those two would know a bit more. But even if Vasico didn't have advantage, he still got a nat 20 there.
Yeah,
This is
so he would be able to recognize it.
Hmm. No, not in this game, I don't think.
Okay. So it is Lumen's turn.
Okay, is the mist aggressive?
Yes.
I would
Oh,
shoot first, ask questions later.
let me just think what I'm gonna do here. Okay, I think I might be able to do something. Just give me a moment to read a few things. I know this might be a pain in the ass, but I got a slight idea.
Oh, Jesus. Husky, how dare you?
Hey, it was
Okay. How
that we're
long?
here.
Oh, how far away is it?
It
Use
is
your ruler.
about 30 feet away from you
45.
Okay.
for attacking.
Okay. So, can I cast Prestidigitation here?
And do what?
It create an odd scent. It's gonna be the metallic scent of blood, considering it's a vampiric mist. Trying to distract it. See if it gives away to its carnal instincts.
You can try. No,
Also,
word.
So the
it's not.
precipitation, how far is the length of it? Isn't it 10 feet?
It's within like 15 each square. But we're standing right.
Precipitation is 10 feet, so you can make it basically into the square beside you.
Yeah, like this square, right?
Yeah.
Like right over the cliff, and hope for the best.
Over the cliff? That would be quite
Okay,
high.
you're
You
like
think?
2 squares away from you.
Wait,
And again,
isn't this
that's
a cliff?
still quite
I
high.
can see it. I can see it's fucking black. Isn't that a cliff?
Yeah,
No,
you
that's
probably
true.
could do it on the.
Anywhere there's purple, anything within that purple is cliff
On a cliff.
or
Okay.
something that
Well,
is not able to walk through.
okay. I'll just make it there to have it travel a bit further instead of in a straight line then.
Well, it's probably too far for you to notice it.
Well, when it comes closer, it will notice, and it's gonna hopefully force it to save its course or change it. So
Is that all you do
that,
on your turn?
that's all I do on my turn. Remember, I have limited spell slots.
Okay, Kivra. It is your turn.
Okay, so
Oh, I see what I did here. I actually made this a weaker vampiric mist than it normally would have been.
Why should you?
I'm saying that it's weaker than what it normally would have been.
I think that
So-
should be a good thing.
Via armor and HP, probably. It is weaker. I found a way to
so
more your level.
so exactly what kind of enemies are we facing?
Well,
Dead.
Well, as for the point, it's this fucker, bruh, instantly taps into German.
So the vampiric mist. That's all that we see right now.
That is
The
about
thing
all you see
and
right now.
and this person, which from the looks of it, it could fuck. It
could fuck.
We are probably
it-
blocked. The only one seeing that right now should be Lucifer due to a vision being blocked because of a tree. So Lucifer will be the only one seeing that one right now.
No,
it
Lucifer would not
could
be able to
be.
see that far.
It
And
could
that
be
you
some
realize
sort
that there's
of.
a tree there. But this is sort of. It's
It
hard to
could be a.
tell if you can see it or not, or if it's something that you're seeing at all.
Can I make
Yeah.
a perception check if I see it?
Okay, so I'm gonna probably swing at the mist because normally
Okay. Let's
Just
see
casually
it.
tries to slap air.
You miss.
You missed.
But you still get to roll a d12.
No, I don't. When I hit, I leave.
Yeah, but the on-hit effect was just for my gun.
Everything. It says on hit in the writing thing here as well. This is what say in the.
It's
So
on
that's
everyone's thing as on a hit.
Oh,
that's all for
Otherwise, it's
me.
too broken with that 1-2 thing. Because the odds of you guys actually getting the nat 1 is pretty fucking high.
Oh yes,
Which
for
is
me
sad.
especially. My gun
That's why it
seems
was
to love
changed
to
to
fuck me
a
over.
on hit. I did tell Tivra exactly what this entire thing was and why it was changed from what it originally was.
Okay. So it's
And
Vaseko's
yeah, it's
turn
more
then?
balanced now. Like,
Yes. Do you have an extra attack?
I do not.
I
What in
use.
God's name is happening in your background?
okay, let me see this quick. I'm looking at communities.
I mean, if I don't get any other bans on Monday, how about you just come over and we chill
It
out on
it
Spooky
misses.
Night?
It misses.
Yeah. Do anyone else see my aura? Because then I'm gonna turn it off again.
I can see your aura.
Can the other players see it?
Nope.
Okay, then it's fine by me. I just have it so that I know the range of my attacks.
Okay. So let me move this. And
Then
just
remains the
moving like
question, is
that.
every single enemy here aggressive?
I will
Depends
find out
on
if they
what
attack us
what
or not.
attacks us.
I guess.
I would assume it is aggressive and shoot it before it attacks rather than wait until it attacks me to find out.
Hmm.
The enemy of my enemy might still kill me.
I mean, undead takes damage from healing, right?
No,
They don't?
No,
it's never
I don't
not
think
in
stated.
they
It's
would.
just
D&D.
Minecraft.
Okay.
It's just Minecraft.
It's not just Minecraft, though. It's...
Not in
Well,
D&D.
yes, some games as well, but D&D
I,
is
I
like
think I think it is
seriously.
in Pathfinder it is, but not D&D.
There,
Okay.
there, there
I...
do be spells that say when you get healed, you take damage.
Yeah.
Not
Okay,
Okay.
if it's divine magic, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna double cast Beast Magic at the Vampiric Mist.
what in
I
God's
as
name?
I assume I hit the second one.
The second one definitely hits. Oh my freaking god.
Well, I didn't specify which damage type.
It's
It's radiant
force.
damage.
It is
If you have,
force damage, but how
if,
can you double cast?
It's been like that with Kilala from
It's
the start.
Eldritch Blast, and she has had this ability from the start.
it's considered a bonus action.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Mm.
spell is Eldritch Blast. You can do it twice in a turn. But you can't do any other action other than movement.
Oh, it's not Lumin itself, it was Kilala. Never mind.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking amazing. three maximum. I'm so glad it doesn't have exploding dice. Because I would have
Okay, then it's
obliterated it.
Lucifer's turn.
Yes. I will just triple shoot Jim's magic missile at the mist.
Okay, go ahead.
15 and 17, suppose hit.
Give me a moment here. Now, here's the sad thing. It's weird with me.
Oh wait, so these magic missiles can miss.
Yes, those are with an actual attack. But the advantage to them is basically when I score a crit with one of them, that one fucker deals like 3 times the damage.
Okay, the mist is gone, leaving just a blood
Yeah.
splatter on the ground.
They are.
That's
To
more
thumb it
than one.
over.
Oh, guys, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I am being called. I will be back. Okay, we are back again. So, you guys managed to kill the mist.
We didn't forget.
Blessed are the faithful, 'cause hell's on the horizon.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep the turn order as is for now.
Yes.
Are we still in active combat?
No. But she's just like letting it because if we engage something or something
Then I don't have
sees
to
us.
reroll.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's completely fine to me.
Huh.
So we can start moving now without movement penalties.
You guys can start to move.
Just gonna look back and just like, everyone all right?
Lumin
Well,
nods as he walks over inspecting the bloody puddle on the ground.
Just gonna look down. It's like, yeah, that's a lot of blood.
you can. You have some vials to take that with you, Lumin.
Just stepping over it.
Give me a moment here. I will reveal more.
Seeming a bit lost for words, she shakes her head and moves to the side. The
Tiv's
sides
like,
of her.
I think I have some. I don't know why you would want any.
Well, I would really love some of it, at least. At least a vial, maybe two.
He's gonna
But
pull out an
while
overlook kit
Lumin
and
tosses you an empty vial.
Let's see where Lumen was. That would unlock that.
Oh
Essential.
God! Let's murder it. Well, I will be first, but
Uh,
bend down and take a vial
wait.
of the vampiric mist, blood mist.
It is not attacking you outright, though.
you start to fish the shit inside, I'm going to
there
kick your
is
butt.
a horse.
Tivra,
Yes.
you almost
Because this
recognize
is
Ghost.
Oh,
It looks
oh
familiar to you.
Oh, here we go.
oh
do
here
I
we go.
roll
It's a
anything?
banshee.
What?
Do I roll anything to recognize it?
No, wait, give me a second. What was that, Lucifer?
Here we go. It's a banshee.
Hey.
Hey. Lumin tilts her head as she fishes up her slate briefly to show it to Vaseko.
Okay.
Return it,
So,
okay? Later, it says.
I'm gonna just make the token size bigger for you all to see.
In
I
reference to the vial.
yeah.
In reference
I nod. I
that
nod, smile, and say, "Of
what
course."
the banshee looks like. But it is not outright attacking you like most would.
I had
Ivra,
something.
you
Yeah.
recognize the banshee. But last time you saw it, it wasn't a banshee.
Who was it?
It was one of your old party members.
I call it.
Okay, Tiver's gonna have his ears pinned and look over at the banshee. Then one of his old party members, kind of flashing in before his eyes. Mind if I roll a con save to see if he steps forward to talk to them?
Let's see a con save, and if he is too shaken after, it's a sanity save.
By the way, Moon.
Hmm?
Mm. If you use that and click on a token, you will zoom it up and pop it up on the screen for all of you to see it big. If you try that.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 20 on city and 16 on con.
Okay. Well, you didn't have to do the sanity because you passed the con save. Okay. So I will message you what her name was. Her name used to be
It was She Rise.
Why are you
No,
saying
very
that?
rightly.
There's another way to say that.
Sheriff.
Yes, Sherry's. But I'm saying it as two words. She Rise. Because it's
Again.
white. It's a ghost now. It's
Mhm.
Rise.
She writes again.
Okay, Tibra, you managed to pass
Yeah.
your Constitution save, so you are able to walk closer to her.
So I'm just going to walk up to about 10 feet away from her.
It's kind of hard with them being 15 squares.
Yeah.
Squares.
So about 10 feet away from her.
Okay.
Lumin draws slightly closer as she keeps her guard up, observing the situation.
I wanna hold my reaction. I wanna aim my revolver at the ghost. If it does something sketchy, I shoot it.
Okay. Anything else you are doing?
Nope.
I'm
Tibra?
content in the back here with
I'm
Lucifer.
just waiting for the name so I can talk to her.
It's Sherry's.
He's going to kind of kneel down. It's like, Therese, is that you?
She would look over towards Tibra. Nodding slightly.
What happened? Last time I saw you, I went into that cave and then when I came out, everyone was gone.
Okay. Give me just a moment. I'm just gonna go.
Benji is typing. Damn, I was really right with my Benji theory.
How long was it for him inside?
It was about exactly a week.
I was asking like his perspective.
His perspective is a week.
Okay.
And
I
it has
was
been 3 months for him since then.
I was in there for a week, but I was doing stuff. What have you been doing for these 3 months? Why did you all, or what happened? How did you die?